get all the air sound, but we'll kill that later. So let's just, we're rolling.
Okay. I'm thinking. So, hang on, I had it all worked out just a minute ago. I'll take the tuna, and this, of course, this will be sitting over here when we start. I'm like, okay, we're gonna start a tuna today, and we're gonna put a little oil on it, a little salt, a little pepper, all right? And then we're gonna take that and put it on a hot grill, all right? This goes away, tuna's on the grill. We're gonna have, actually this will go first. We're gonna start our pearl pasta, ladle in some fish stock, and then we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit, okay? And then I've got my assistant here, Jamie, she's gonna finish everything. I'll step up here and start talking about the Culinary Arts program. About how we've got, you go through basic skills and then garde manger and then baking and pastry production, quantity production, and then you get to the restaurant, which is where we are now. All right, and then I'll...
Wait. It's all, wait, stop just a second. Just slide it all.
Thank you. Practice.
All right. Today in the Culinary Arts Department at OSU Okmulgee, where we've got over 20 years in training for culinary arts, we're teaching Jamie how to make the grilled tuna with Israeli couscous, or also known as pearl pasta. We're first going to start off with our pasta. We've got our pasta in, and it's doing a little dry toasting, and then we'll add in our fish stock, let it bring it up to a simmer, and then we're going to leave it. All right. Later on, we'll come back to it and finish it up. Then we're going to take our tuna, a little olive oil on it, salt and pepper, of course, and then we're going to throw it on the grill. That'll cook. Jamie's going to take care of this. We're going to talk a little bit about the Culinary Arts Department here at OSU Okmulgee. We've got basic skills where you learn techniques like soups and sauces and stocks. Then you go into bread and pastry production, where you'll learn basic breads and pastries that are used in restaurants today. Also, you'll get into garde manger after that, where you'll learn how to make pâté and sausage and terrine, hors d'oeuvres and such. Then you'll go to quantity production, and then finally end up here at the restaurant, where you'll learn how to work in a real-life situation in a fine dining restaurant. All right, let's see how Jamie's doing. All right, we've got our food cooked, maintained a simmer here. Now all we have to do is add a little bit of pesto and Parmesan cheese, and then we're ready to plate. Take this over here, Jamie. We can add a little bit of pesto, and that's really the only move. A little bit of pesto, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, stir, stir, stir. And then we'll take that. Jamie, if you'll put that right in there, I'll take care of the tuna.
Thank you.
All right. And I'll grab the tuna. She's got that done. Place the tuna on top. Got a little Provençal tomato here. Basil oil. It's done.
Pick it up, the camera.
Do what?
Never pick it up, bring it over to the camera.
This?
Or whatever your final plate is.
Okay, so this is done, and 6 o'clock will always be towards you, but you'll need to turn it so 6 o'clock's towards the camera.
But what is 6 o'clock on the plate, though?
Like this is always going to be 6 o'clock towards
Okay,
you.
yeah.
So you'll pick it up from back here
Turn it.
and walk this way.
Okay.
All right. Remember to keep it level. Only shooting once. Take one. Do I just say take one and then start whenever?
Yeah, you're going to probably start at the camera, but whatever. You just say take one and go.
Take one and go for it. All right. How did I start off while I...
We're in Okmulgee.
Okay. Take one. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we're training today in the restaurant. We're training Jamie Townsend, and we're going to teach her how to make the grilled tuna with Israeli couscous, also known as pearl pasta. What we're going to do first is take our pearl pasta, put a slight fire on it. We're going to toast it while it's dry. And then what we'll do is add a little bit of fish stock in to cook that pearl pasta. Now, we're going to bring this up to a simmer and leave it alone. We're going to cook it just like we cook risotto. Okay, Jamie? And then we're going to take our tuna, while our pasta's going, put a little bit of olive oil on it, and that's pumice olive oil. Salt and pepper, of course. And then that'll go straight to the grill. Jamie, if you'll watch that. And then, of course, season the other side of it. Now, here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been offering culinary arts for about 20 years. In that 20 years, we've covered basic skills. I'm sorry, that's not right.
Okay, just take it again, because we can use a cutaway from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just start right there.
All right here? All right, here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. And in the time, Oh, yeah.
Okay, just relax. You can do it 30 times, we don't care.
All right. Well, that's got to cook anyway, too. Actually, let's wait a little bit because we're gonna need that time. For the pearl pasta takes a little bit.
Well, no. If you had a different shot of him, he could do his intro again. Because if you wanted to. Because you stuttered like just once. If you're alright with it, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I can do a different shot of it.
Well, but would I have to do all this again?
No, because
You could just cook this and then change it out for another one like they always do on TV. You know how they always have it.
Well, I don't have
let's
any.
just keep on
Oh,
going.
you don't have any
There was none
We
back
might do
there.
it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do your 20 years deal.
What's that?
Do your 20 years deal.
Okay. For over 20 years.
Start again. And remember, you got to kind of smile like this. Kind of a fakey smile, but it look normal.
Okay. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been doing culinary arts for over 20 years, so there's loads of experience. Our students come in and they go through basic skills where they learn how to make soups and sauces and learn their knife cuts. Then they move on to baking and pastry, where they learn basic bread and pastry for restaurants today. Then into garde manger, where they learn how to make sausage, pâtés, and terrines, and hors d'oeuvres. Then to quantity production, and then their last class before going on internship is to come over here to the restaurant, where they work in a real restaurant, fine dining restaurant, just before they go on internship. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, do you want me to go into take two now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be the real deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the top or what?
You got grill marks on the other side?
No, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, good. Actually, I just need to let this cook down just a little bit more. Doesn't it look like fish stock?
Yeah, it does. You can tell.
Oh. Just a little bit, sorry.
Can you do that again? Can you get like a ladle of fish stock out, but not?
Well, it's water. Yeah, it looks like water.
Just a little bit.
I'll keep the back to you.
Yeah, like that. And put it back in. Okay, now we're gonna. Can you do that one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure.
On the lip. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Didn't get all. Okay, now I'm gonna change tapes real fast. Okay.
Okay.
And introduce Jamie and her last name, where she's from.
Okay. Take two.
Take two. Remember the nice big smile.
What's that?
Remember the big smile, the fakey smile.
Thanks,
right?
Mal.
Stand
Okay.
by. There we go.
Here we are at OSU Okmulgee, where we're practicing culinary arts. Today we've got student Jamie Townsend in, and we're teaching her how to make grilled tuna with Israeli couscous, also known as pearl pasta.
Okay.
Is that it?
I don't know. What else do you want to do? Do you want
Well, that's when I went to cooking food. So that's the intro. We've got.
Tracy, we'll cut it like- Quiet on the set. Where's that sound coming from?
Dishwashers.
Roll it up.
Take three. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. Sorry.
Just keep on going.
Four. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. I'm needing a transition.
Rolling again. Okay.
Five. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. Students come in and they start out with basic culinary skills where they learn how to do proper knife cuts, soups and sauces, as well as proper cooking techniques. Next, they move into bread and pastry production where they learn how to make breads for today's restaurants. Then they move into garde manger and learn how to make pâtés and sausage terrine. They get some experience in quantity production, and then they make it over here to the restaurant where they do a fine dining restaurant and cook a la carte food. You want to do that again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 5. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we teach, oh, good Lord. 6. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. When students come in, they start off.
Why don't you do your, I don't know, what is it?
7.
Okay. Stand by, and I am rolling.
7. Here at OSU Okmulgee, we've been teaching culinary arts for over 20 years. When students come in, they start off with basic skills where they learn knife cuts and how to make soups and sauces and use their proper cooking techniques. Then they move on to bread and pastry production where they learn basic bread and pastries for today's restaurants. After that, they move over to the guard kitchen where they learn how to make pâtés, sausages, and terrines. Then they move to a little bit of quantity production, and then when they finally end up over here at the restaurant where they learn how to do a la carte cooking in a real-life restaurant. Before finally moving on to internship. All right, Jamie, how's that couscous going?
It's going great.
All right, looks like we're done. Our tuna's finally cooked, so now we're just going to finish everything and plate it. All right, I'll take with the tongs, and I'm going to take this.
Don't do it at the same time.
Do you need me to say anything?
No, let's just do the tuna first, and then.
Okay, go ahead.
But don't put it on the plate yet, and I'll run over there.
Can we just pretend?
Yeah, just hold it there. Now, you go ahead and... Okay, do that one more time and do it a little faster. Okay, now, hold on. Who's going to put it down? Who's going to put theirs down first?
I'm going to put yours down.
We could probably go at the same time.
Okay. That's where you're going to put it. Exactly.
I'm going right there.
Right there?
Yeah, she'll go on the
Okay,
other side.
why don't put this down first?
Okay.
Okay, now let me just get it. Okay, go ahead.
And then we're going to go in with this. Do I need to wait?
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
And you have to talk?
it's going to be part of that.
Okay, let's start like we're starting right now.
Okay.
And you might look over there, and I'll have a shot of you doing this. All right.
Okay. And you're going to have to keep your head up so they'll see you.
Okay.
All right. 8. All right, so we've got our couscous cooked. What we're going to do is add a little bit of pesto into it. A little bit more, and then we're going to add some Parmesan cheese into it so that'll hold everything together. All right, we'll take a spoon and give a stir. That hot couscous will melt that cheese. Incorporate the pesto. And then we'll just take that couscous directly onto the plate. All right, I've got this in a mold so that keeps it together. So we want to present our food nicely. We all eat with our eyes first, right? All right, Jamie, if you'll take the tuna, remove the mold and place the tuna on. Now, we've also prepared some nice Provençal-style tomatoes that we're going to add onto there. And that's tomatoes, capers, olives, a little bit of garlic, and fresh basil. Take our Provençal tomatoes and place right on top of there. All right, a little bit of that oil to drizzle around. As well, we've prepared some basil oil that Jamie's going to add on. Just drizzle around. And then we've got a crispy fried basil leaf that we're going to garnish with. All right. Now we're ready for Jamie to take it right out to our diner.
Go ahead and put it in the window.